Wagwan, it's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, yo, conversation and reviews, locker room conversation. So, peep this out. Shout out to my man, Mortal Life. He got some things to say. I got some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So, those that are tapping in on this live stream, go on ahead and put a number one in the chat. Like the video, okay? It's very important. Now your boy's monetized. Hell yeah. We're making progress. Like the video. Leave a comment. With that being said, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and let's get this work. Last time that I checked.
I have to show you how it started. When he first asked her out, he just wanted to do coffee, not to be used for his money. Take a look at this.
Let's meet for coffee.
I'll never meet for coffee on the first date.
Cool. We'll do dinner then.
Man, I'm tired of this crap. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing in Colombia in 5 minutes.
Fresh off the plane, Colombia.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hi.
Colombia, when the women don't want to seem too forward, forget dinner. They'll show they care in their own way, sometimes by showing up to cook for you.
You really didn't have to come clean up for me.
We can't do it, papi, but I'll cook for you. That's fair, right?
Hell yeah, that's fair. That's a woman. That's wifey. Man went to Colombia. Cha. Get no better than that.
Brother, this is the way. And as you can see, there's more to life.
A real woman don't care where you take her. If she like you for real, and just like being around you, she don't care. You can take her to a coffee date, ice cream date. She not tripping. Cause she not there for that. She there for you. She want to be in your skin. She want to feel your presence. She want to taste your words and be hugged up and caked up with you. You know what I'm saying? A real woman don't care where you go. She just want to spend time with you. Knock, knock. Open the door. You know what I'm saying? Real woman don't care. You can take her wherever, she'll be happy. You can take her to the park. Take her to a walk in the park or the park. They act like two kids. She don't care. She like you. She just want to spend time with you. She don't care where the date at. You.
So, hot take.
So, again, if a woman really likes you, it doesn't matter about where you go, what you do. She just wants to be with you. Okay? So, taking a different toll, a different angle. When you have women of different cultures, elegant, sex appeal, style, and that is comfortable being in their own skin, it doesn't matter. They like you, they like you. They want you, they want you. Okay? But a large number of American women don't understand that. And that's why they miss out. Because women of different cultures and other places, other races, and other spaces have opened up the doors for those men to walk right into their life.
Coffee dates, ice cream dates, drink dates, etc. are low effort. Okay. I had this man ask me on a date tonight, and he said, "Oh, let's go for drinks. I would love to take you out." And I told him respectfully, "No, I only do dinner dates." He was like, "Oh, I don't do dinner dates on the first date." Blocked. I'm not about to play with y'all, okay? These men, we need to, as women, we need to stop letting these men get away with low effort dates and literally doing the bare minimum, okay? Because first of all, why are you trying to get me impaired on the first date? Or why are you trying to get impaired around me on the first date?
But you don't even look like the type of woman a man would take out on a date. But I'm going to let it play because this heifer going to tell on herself.
I'm uncomfortable. Absolutely not. Dinner is great. You can have drinks at dinner. That's 100% a non-negotiable for me. As soon as you're saying that you're not taking me to dinner, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not trying to convince you. It's dead. You're blocked. Goodbye. The only time I would slightly understand drinks, you know, like a coffee date, salad date, ice cream date, etc., is if he's like a millionaire, billionaire, okay?
Thank you. So he has to have something. Listen to what she says. He has to have something in order for that to be okay for her. Which goes to show you what type of time she on. So the average man has to spend money on you. You don't do coffee dates. The only way you'll do a coffee date with a man is if he's a millionaire. What type of sense does that make? Really, ask yourself, what type of sense does that make? That shows what type of person you are. And again, women like this expose themselves each and every time. That's why a woman of another race, a woman of another cultural background will take that same man and love him and treat him right. Because that rich man, that rich top tier man that you're talking about is not looking for you. It's not checking for you. You are not the type of woman a top tier man or any type of man would want to bring home to meet his family.
Trillionaire. Like, unless you're up there, but the men that are doing this are regular men anyways. You get what I'm saying? It's regular men who don't want to spend the money on you.
Hell no, because you are a regular woman. There's nothing spectacular about you. What is so spectacular about you? Nothing. Fake makeup, fake hair, eyelashes. Why would a man take you seriously when you don't even take you seriously?
Right. They want to feel like you have to convince them on that first date why they should take you out to a dinner or spend $200. Baby, if I take myself out to $200 dates by myself and I treat myself all the time, why would you think you're going to commit?
Now, you heard her. You heard what she said. It's regular men who are doing this. No, actually, it's not regular men. I'll tell you why. You know, you have a lot of guys out there, red pill dudes, right? That they definitely understand. Why? Because those dudes, as you will call it, high value, they know the real. They know. Sure, if a girl really likes you, if she won't do coffee, and they know that if she won't do coffee, she won't do you.
And that's why I introduce the men, the gold pill. When I started this and I introduced the gold pill to men, okay, I didn't think it was going to take off like it has. But men taking the gold pill, men having their peace, men having awareness. It's not about chasing the bag, it's about chasing purpose. It's about men having conversations with one another. It doesn't matter about the color of your skin. It doesn't matter about where you come from. I got friends in the Middle East. I got friends that are in Saudi Arabia, Bangladesh, okay, Colombia, and other places. We talk, we communicate, we share stories. It's a culture love. It's a culture thing. When you have different men coming together, I'm West Indian. You got some that are South Indian, Eastern Indian. We come together, we talk. And when we share these things and we highlight certain things that need to be highlighted, others can't take that. Modern women can't take that. Because when you have a group of men with different ethnic background coming together, talking, growing, sharing, learning, that's a very powerful thing. You know how powerful that is? Then you have modern women, feminist women at that. They can't take it when men know their own worth. Because when a man knows his own worth, he's going to move differently.
If she won't do a cheap date, she won't do you. If she won't go for ice cream or take time to get to know me, she won't do you. Men have realized it.
A girl really likes you. She doesn't care if you're eating steak or corn dog. She'll do a walk in the park, man. She wants your time.
Why would you think you're going to commit and take me to no rangy ass, like cheap ass type of drink date? No. And I get it. I feel like as women, a lot of us think of short commitment dates such as drinks, coffee, etc., as, you know, a way for you to leave if things are uncomfortable or, you know, like a quick exit, right? However, that's not how men view things. They're not coming from a safety standpoint.
Bullshit. You have a large number of men that are coming from a safety standpoint. You have a lot. See, again, you don't need one person talking for everybody. Talk for yourself. You have a large number of men. For them, a coffee date works. You get the time to get to know one another. It's intimate. It's quiet. It's just you and that person. Kind of hard for you to have that type of conversation while you stuffing your face. Stuffing your face with food. You got to work to that point. And a large number of women are not willing to work to that point. They just want to go there. No, it don't happen that way, shorty. Men are waking up. Men are reading the room. Like I've said many, many times before, men are having conversations at the table. They're having conversations at the water cooler. They're having conversations in the end zone. They're having conversations on the sideline. They're having conversations in the locker room. They're growing. They're learning. They're sharing. Self-worth. Self-peace. Come on. Let's get it.
They're trying to get you turned, and also looking at it financially, like, I'm not going to spend all that money on this girl. Thinking that dinner is that much of an investment is problematic and toxic. I don't deal with it, and I'm not going to argue about it. Blocked.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
These men are so complacent doing the bare minimum, and if you allow a man to do the bare minimum once, baby, he gonna keep doing it.
Exactly. Just like women like you do the bare minimum. And if a man have to sit up there and deal with a woman like you that do the bare minimum, the man might as well take his passport and go elsewhere. Once again, let me highlight it. Women overseas would do far more better with a man than you being here in America.
That's what I've learned. That little is not flying with me at all. But I want to know what y'all think.
This is a big issue, right? And as I showed yesterday, even females know it's an issue. And I love it because you have many different females on the internet calling it out. Because it needs to be called out. It's better when it's called out by them, right? But you know what? It goes flying through the air like an airplane. So men are jumping on airplanes. And it's not because we don't know there's not good ladies left or good women left. Guys don't know who's who. I made a joke about it a while ago in a video. You ladies got to start wearing signs that say, because some guys don't want to take time to get to know you. Why? Because a lot of guys are scared to death to talk. I'm not. I wouldn't be. I'm married. I don't count. I wouldn't be, but guys are nowadays. But I'm happy to see that.
When it comes to approaching a woman, I don't have a problem with that. Okay? I've learned over the past, it's the type of woman that I approach and know what type of woman I'm approaching. Because I'm the type of person, I like to approach a woman in a respectful manner. Hey, how you doing? My name is. And then lean in with a compliment. Then come back with, I like to get to know you. Then I start with something simple. Let's do coffee. Do you like ice cream? We can go out for ice cream. Keep it simple. That first initial meet, that first initial coffee time or ice cream time, those two right there are good to do because you get to have that alone time. Get to have that one-on-one, having undivided attention. You're not eating, you're not drinking, you're not on your phone. It's just you and that person. Then after that, let's talk about going out to dinner and so forth. See, there's levels to this. A large number of women nowadays don't think like that. They don't think logically. They think more from the emotions in the here and now.
A lot of you ladies understand.
If sis likes you and she's dating you for you, it doesn't matter where you go. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, if this is some place that doesn't align with the way she moves, she's going to respectfully tell you, I had a good time today, but we ain't going here ever the fuck again. So if she can't even articulate that and is on even like that video where the girl didn't want to get out the car for the Cheesecake Factory, like she not there for you, bro. She not there for you. She not there for you.
She was busted.
She just don't like you boys.
Seriously.
That's really the issue. A lot of the time.
Is that true though?
A lot of the time. Yes.
See?
Because let me tell you, a girl that likes you, baby, we can go to hell. Baby.
They telling it. They telling it.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
They are telling it. If a woman likes you, it doesn't matter. If a man likes you, it doesn't matter. But when I hear a large number of women say, I don't do coffee dates, if you ain't talking about spending no money on me doing this, I'm going to block you. That already tells me right there, you don't like me for me. You like what's in my pockets. I'm glad you blocking me. I will block myself. Some things can be a blessing in disguise, and most don't even know it.
You gonna be happy as hell that first class. First class.
Yeah, I thought this was a house address. She told me there was a house address. This is a damn nail salon.
What the fuck?
It's crazy.
So you're looking for someone in here?
Yeah, she told me it was a nail salon.
Look, she pointed to it.
What's up? What? This is...
Oh, what's up? What kind you made?
This is a nail salon.
Yeah, what else is supposed to be?
You told me I thought it was your address.
Now, let's highlight something. Some of these can be skits. Some of these are not. Let's be advised.
Oh, we're going to go there after we leave the nail salon. When you pay for my nails, we'll just go there.
Degenerate mother.
Pay for your nails?
Yeah.
Why the hell would I pay for your nails on the first date?
What do you mean?
You told me it was your address.
Why would you pay for my nails?
It was crazy. What kind of stuff? What is this?
What are you talking about? It's just $150.
$150?
Yeah, they gave me a discount.
Are you going to give me $150 worth cheeks, worth buns? So after I pay for this, you going to give me some buns? And then after the buns, we go out to go eat? What we doing here? See, funds and buns need to have a conversation with each other.
$150 for your what?
For my nails. And then $60 for my toes.
$60 for your toes.
And $150 for my nails. Did you go buy the hat I needed?
I bought the hat.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's funny because he played the right music. Spooky music. Spooky. Very spooky.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
I bought the hat, but I can't do the nails thing. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that I was coming the first date to buy no nails. You sent the address. You sent your location.
Yeah.
It don't say nothing about no nail salon. You didn't say that.
What are you talking about? Who gonna pay for it?
Oh no, I ain't paying for
They done
that.
already started.
No, I ain't paying for that, man. I'm sorry. What you mean where I'm finna go? What?
What did you do?
I'm about to go.
Why would you leave?
I'm finna go. I got some. I'm good.
Let me see your phone.
Did you see my phone?
What is you doing? Recording me?
Yeah.
I know this nigga did not just let her have his phone.
Why are you recording me? You want me to record you? Looking stupid as... This nigga just came in here and thought he wasn't gonna get my nails and my toes done. That's crazy. That's crazy. You got your wallet on you? You got Apple Pay? What you got? You don't want to be on the camera now.
Why did he give her damn phone, his phone anyway? That's when you know this shit is
crazy.
I will never understand why people bash coffee dates as first dates as bad dates.
Let me explain why I think a coffee date is not a great option for a first date, and it's not really a lot to do about the money. When a man asks you out to have coffee, usually that means that he's not very serious, he doesn't know what he wants, or he doesn't really think you're it.
Or he wants to get to know you in a private setting and wants to make sure that he's making the right choice and decision by doing a coffee date before he takes you out on a date. People in their narrative, they spin the narratives around so much that they begin to believe their own bullshit. There's nothing wrong with the coffee date. There's nothing wrong with the ice cream date. There's nothing wrong with the walk in the park. Why does everything have to revolve around going out to dinner? Let's get to know each other. Well, you can get to know each other over dinner. Not necessarily. Too many distractions. But again, men are being cautious. And because a large number of men are being cautious, you have a large number of women that got something to say, which are modern women that don't like the fact that men are being cautious. Men are using wisdom. The simps are the ones that are quick to drop 100, 200, 500 on the first date. Not no real man.
But he's happy to meet up and let's see what happens, go with the flow type of a vibe. Now, if that's your vibe, then cool, go have coffee. But I think what happens is a lot of women are actually looking for something serious. And when they go on a...
And you can get something serious from a coffee date. Again, if a woman likes you, it doesn't matter where you go or what you do, because she enjoys being with you. Let's highlight that.
A coffee date with a guy and things kind of go okay. The guy sort of decides to stick around and they start having a relationship. They tend to end up disappointed. Either this guy, he's not really the guy who makes an effort, buys flowers for no reason, remembers your birthday, and takes you out on nice elaborate dates. Or he ends up being the guy that you live with for 5 years and he never ends up proposing. The pipeline is real. And the reason is that he started out wishy-washy in the first place. He wasn't thinking, I know exactly what I want, and then when he saw you, he thought, you are my dream girl, and I need to pursue you because you are the one that I want to marry. He's very unlikely to be the guy that after 6 months will start shopping for engagement rings and planning an elaborate proposal. He was never bringing that energy from the beginning.
How do you know that? How do you know that? See, some of these stereotypes and some of these fake narrative that a large number of women use, to me, it's fuckery. How can you tell? I've seen individuals that have amazing relationships that turn into marriage simply on the first initial meet, having a coffee date, having an ice cream date, going out for a walk. Why? Because they was into each other. Fuck the restaurant. Fuck the name of the restaurant. Fuck the ambiance. Fuck the food in the restaurants. They both leaned in with good intentions. It didn't matter. I don't care if we went to fucking Del Taco or went to Pizza Hut. Long as we're together, long as we spending time together and having fun, that is what matters. And that is what a large number of women need to get back to. They get back to that, they can have a relationship. When you start listening to bullshit like this, let me know how that worked for you.
And I always say, start as you intend to continue. So why would you think that this guy who's...
Did she say bring an engagement ring after 6 months? That's what she said, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Crazy.
Just asking you out to have coffee is going to bring that sort of energy later in the relationship. And see, this is the problem. It's about a mismatch or misaligned expectations when it comes to romance and making an effort in a relationship. So if you're the kind of girl who just likes to play it cool and not really have any true sense of romance from a man, then...
Why does it look like you're reading a script? Why does it look like she's reading a fucking script? Maybe because I look into things instead of looking at things. Maybe because I pay attention to facial micros and body language. I don't know.
Go ahead, have a coffee with him. But if you're looking for a man who's going to make an effort, do all those romantic gestures that most women like, then the coffee date really isn't for you. So ladies, don't go on a coffee date expecting to turn this guy into the Prince Charming romantic man of your dreams by showing him just what a great girlfriend you are, because that's never going to work.
This is bad advice. No, you show him that. Show him that you are wife material. Show him that you are girlfriend material. And show him that it's the little things that matter, like a coffee date, ice cream date, walk in the park, going to a museum. Those are the things that matter, that most don't pay attention to, that go over most head, but not yours, because you are really in tune with him. You really like him. You really enjoy spending time with him.
Now do with that information whatever you want.
You gotta understand, if she likes you, it don't matter where you go. She just wants to spend time with you. If it matters on where you gotta take her, if she demands certain places to be taken to, she does not like you. You are about to get played if you try and take her to somewhere you wouldn't agree with. I've had a lot of shorties who don't care as long as it's quality time. If they like you, if they don't like you, they demand stuff. I'm telling you, a shorty who really does like you will take a picnic in a junkyard as long as it means she gets to spend time with you. I am telling you.
Real talk.
As far as saving money, I'm speaking directly to women here. Pretty women.
Here we go. You're speaking to women. Speak for yourself. Let's hear it.
Women. People will tell you like, oh, you need to budget, or you need to plan out, whatever. You need to get on TikTok and make money, get on YouTube, whatever. Use your pretty privilege. Listen, if you're going to do anything, if you're going to use your pretty privilege, if you want to save money, the easiest way to save money using your pretty privilege is by dating.
We know, Flat Curry.
And when I say that, you have to know how to pick them. Yes, I know men pretend and they act and they, make it seem like they got it or whatever. But listen, you cannot date no cheap man. You have to, you will have to give him a little conversation just to see where his head is at. But listen, you won't even have to spend money on gas if you are dating correctly, okay? You find
belongs to the streets.
2, maybe 3 if you can tolerate that, because I know they are insufferable. But 2, maybe 3, okay? You don't drive to dates. They pick you up. And if you don't want them to know where you live or, where you land your head, child, have them send you an Uber or a Lyft. And that's how you...
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Could not fucking be me. Could not fucking be me. The moment a woman starts speaking this fuckery, I'm gone. This is not wife material. This is not girlfriend material. Garden tool material? Possibly. Fellas, would you take a woman like this home to meet your parents? Would you take a woman like this to the family function? I guarantee you, I'm for certain, Big Mama will bring you in the kitchen and have a private meeting about this, who you brought. Grandma will read her like a dang Bible. And then you're going to be standing there looking stupid. Like, why did I bring this heifer here?
You will weed out the brokies. If he's not even willing to do that, to send you an Uber or to come pick you up, he don't even deserve no date. Then obviously once you get there, you're not paying for anything, and if you do, cuss his ass out.
That's what it is to do. Bad date equals cat. That's what she's talking like. The way her face looked, she was all seductive, like selling it. Guys are done. You see all of the men that responded. If she likes you, she'll go to a junkyard. He was exaggerating. But she'll go to McDonald's. Maybe not McDonald's, but maybe Popeyes, right? Popeyes, some chicken and fries. Girl, you know you want some chicken and fries. Look at my eyes. Don't lie. You want some chicken and fries. That's what the guy's saying, right? Because if she feels you, she's going to go anywhere. And if she's not going for that, men know she ain't going. A lot of guys have had jumps in the past, right? Taking to McDonald's, getting some checkers. They tearing that checkers out. Tear the checkers up. I start swallowing you down. Yeah, men are not dumb. Very intelligent. Simple. We're simple, yet intelligent. Actually, we're very easy to please. And ladies know that. A lot of grown women know men are very easy. Just treat us right. That's all we want. Some love and affection to treat us right. And like, I'll give you an example. You saw the girl who friends told her, she said it. Take me through there, take me through there. Look, you see her dancing. The guy celebrating with her. Take me through there, take me through there. The girl, her friend said, no, don't cook for him. Don't clean for him.
Again, when we hear this talk, we hear this rhetoric. This is where we're going with it. Trust me. Believe me when I tell you. What type of man's going to sign up for something like that?
Look, this is what they call dating. They're selling it. She said, okay, I'm going to go the other way. And what happened? She rejected modern womanhood. And now the man proposed. Why? Because men want to make sure they got the right one. If something like that would have happened to me, yeah, I probably wouldn't have became a passport, bro. Deep, ladies, but it ain't that deep. Men want femininity.
I want something feminine and delicate.
Days now, and the thing is, a lot of women are showing up guarded in dating, and it's not because they woke up one day and decided, I'm gonna be a gold digger, I'm gonna be money hungry today. Too many women have been lied to, cheated on, manipulated, and used. When a woman's past dating experience has been men showing up only wanting her for her body or disrespecting.
I'm pissed. You guys can see it. I just made a video about this yesterday. Or was it today? Okay, did I make that video yesterday? 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I made a video. All of them sharing the same men. And she's blaming all men. They continue to do this. I'm going to let her finish blaming us. Continue.
Men who promised commitment but gave betrayal, she's going to naturally shift to protecting herself. Instead of entering with trust, she starts to say, if you want access to me, you got to prove it.
You're not spending, I ain't bending.
Show me the effort, show me consistency, show me that you're serious. And for some women, that translates to finances. Can you pay a bill? What are you going to invest? How you showing up? You got to put your money where your mouth is.
We know Flat
Do all women approach dating this way? Absolutely not. But for some women, this is not about greed, it's about safety. It's about making sure she's not giving herself away for free to someone who's only going to leave her broken. Now, I know men carry their own wounds. They may have reasons for being cautious. A lot of men feel like, certain women try to use them. That's valid, but as a woman, I can't speak to a man's triggers. But I can speak from the lens of a woman who has been taken advantage of, and I believe in protecting myself. At the end of the day, both men and women are entering dating with trauma. Until we begin to acknowledge that and work on healing, we'll continue to see each other as threats rather than partners. Healing is going to be the key to breaking the cycle.
But you ladies have to understand, men are healing from what? Understand, I'm getting tired of this, right? Because they just won't listen. Some of you ladies are. I commend you. The ladies that listen, the ladies that watch this, even the ladies that do this content. Respect. Because they're lost. We're telling you what the issue is. You saw even the passport bros, right? Even in the beginning of the video. You saw what it was. I kind of do that to kind of break down a video and it really lets you know what it's going to be about, right?
The thing is, when you have individuals that are showing you, you have individuals that are locked in with you and they're just meeting you halfway, okay? Then what is it? We all see it. We all see it where men have said, we're going another direction with this. It's not benefiting me. Something that is not benefiting that man, he's going to go elsewhere. Period. And I have 2 clips after this we're going to share, and we're going to break this thing down. Let's continue.
That's a little twist I put on it, but think about it. If things were different, would men be leaving? No. And you saw so many of you bash the passport bros for what? Even if they're leaving for cat. Even guys leaving for cat. For what? You saw that image? You saw this image here? Let me run this back. You see that? Look at this. This is what they call dating. Corn. This is sad. That's what it is. And men are not dealing with it. Men would rather go somewhere and get some cat than deal with that.
Look, I'm convinced that a lot of y'all women have nothing going on in your life, so you have to go on dates or go on dating apps just so you can have content. Ain't no way this many of y'all run into TikTok to tell us what happened during your date. It's almost like you want it to go bad.
Real talk alert.
You want it to happen so you can screenshot that text message and so you can tell the world about it so you can get engagements. Maybe I'm late. Maybe I'm the one that doesn't understand how social media works, but are we creating fake scenarios just for engagements?
Actually, that's exactly what's going on. And we've talked about this. When I say we, men in the manosphere have talked about this many times, where these stories are heavily embellished. These stories are sometimes completely made up. Just think about if all the women who make dating content, meaning each date they're chronicling each date, so they need the content. They need to be able to go out on dates so that they can come back and make the content. If they met the person that is their forever person, what would they do now?
Absolutely nothing.
What would they do for content? What would all of the things that they have been suggesting to women to?
Exactly. What would they do? What would they do? You have modern women giving advice. Not good advice, giving bad advice to other women. Other women follow those bad advice and wonder why men picking up their shoulder pads and their helmet and walking the fuck away. When we say men are tired, men is tired. Men have the right to set boundaries Men have the right to their preference. Modern women are feeling some type of way because men are exercising those two things. Men are exercising having peace of mind. Men are exercising doing other things, going other places, not accepting. Because men ain't got to accept shit if you don't want to. Just like a woman ain't got to accept shit if she don't want to.
Do what would happen to that now that they have a man and they have to pivot and change trajectory? What would they do? It's almost like they want these things to fail. It's almost like they pick the men that are bad because they know it's going to fail so that they can create content, because no way that this is happening statistically, like probability wise, this can't happen this frequent. These scenarios are being heavily embellished, heavily doctored. Let's just put it that way. Heavily doctored, heavily given a little Hollywood twist, and sometimes just completely made up.
If she won't do coffee on the first date, don't go out with her. Women that think they're above very simplistic dates simply have too big of an ego that is going to drive you crazy for the rest of your life. This is a massive sign of a woman that's going to give you problems. Because if she doesn't understand from a male's perspective, why would I invest in a dinner, in a 6-course meal, when I don't even know you? I could hate you. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how many followers you have. It's about your behavior as a human being towards me that I don't know yet. And why would I invest when I don't know what I'm getting in return? It's very, very simple. If they don't understand that, shitty women, don't talk to them. If you want to learn how to date quality women, click the link in bio.
Right now, in the United States, and I'm seeing a lot of videos coming from the United States with single people, and there's a big back and forth right now about going on coffee dates, for the first date. So now I'm here in Colombia, right now I'm in a little small pueblo in Colombia, and I'm on a first date right now, okay? And as you can see, we have this is what's called Panela, Automatica. Okay, yeah, see, it's pretty much, this is like a coffee date, it's panela. Dulce, okay. Automatica. See? Yeah, so this is, a first date here in a small pueblo in Colombia, all right? There is no argument about whether or not they go on coffee dates and nothing like that. There's no back and forth with that. And, I keep telling you guys, get out of America, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your passports, you know what I'm saying? Get away from the whole modern American woman thing, you know what I'm saying? The transactional stuff, you know what I'm saying? Travel to places where the women don't put an emphasis on being transactional.
This is the way.
You know what I'm saying? On the first date, all right? They just want to spend time with you and get to know you. Very traditional, it's old school. Here in Colombia, what's very important to women is what's inside of here, inside your heart. All right. And so, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You guys don't have your passports that are still in America, going on.
Man got his woman in Colombia. Dude, what does that tell you? He's happy. He's happy. When we're done with this, like I said, I have a few clips where I'm going to show you different women of elegance that are around the world with natural beauty that are waiting for you. Brothers, men, they're waiting. They know how to love. They're ready to love. And they're going to treat you right. Let's continue.
On these dates, with modern American women, and getting into these back and forths and stuff. You guys are just wasting your time. You need to get your passport. You need to start traveling and meeting some different women.
You're gonna ask me on a date, you should be prepared.
Actually invited her to have coffee, but we ended up, she's paying the bill.
If you invite, you pay. If I invite, I'll pay. If you want to split, I'll split.
But the guy who invited me ditched me, right? Like he invited me to eat and then he doesn't have any money or he just left me.
I believe that if I'm the one who invited you out, it is for me to pay. I'm the man.
Accept coffee dates as a first date when they're meeting a stranger. Don't come for me, and I know the main argument might be I'm spending so much time, energy, money on my outfit, my hair, my clothing.
You heard? But what about what men are spending? Men are spending time, money. They got to get geeked up too. They got to get G'd up too. So it costs for men too. Not just you. It's not just about you.
Herder, high value girlies go on coffee dates. They do. I know there are ladies in the West that go on coffee dates. Those are the ladies with sense. Learn, ladies. Stop being transactional.
Which is very, very valid, by the way. Being a woman is expensive. But if you want to be concerned about waste, only be concerned about wasting your time, your energy, your mental bandwidth on someone who's not right for you. And you're stuck on like a 3-4 hour long dinner, even if it is Michelin star, even if it is the most luxurious dining experience your taste buds have ever experienced. Us girls, literally within 10 minutes, maybe sooner, can tell if we want to see that guy again. A lot of us can. And what, you're going to spend 3-4 hours just to try a new restaurant, just to see if the guy is going to financially invest in you? Be concerned with wasting your own time. A coffee date is perfect. I mean, if you don't want to drink coffee, meet for an afternoon later towards the evening, caffeine-free chamomile date. And I'm not even kidding. Go for a Joe and the Juice date. Get a nourishing green smoothie. It's got the vegetables. Get a protein shake and get your protein in for that day. Maybe go to the gym after. Do these things, but you don't need to spend 2-3 hours on some dinner with some guy that you don't even know you like.
Always complaining. I'm hungry.
You are worth so much more than just a Michelin star meal that any guy can get you, that you can probably get yourself. Like, you should absolutely get a sense of if he's a generous guy, if he's a good tipper, if he's polite to the waiters, how he eats, if he uses the right fork, if that's important to you. But you can get that from the second, third date onwards if you like the guy from the very first meet. Don't waste your time on these long dinners and book yourself away when you don't even know if you like him. A quick 1 hour date, or even a 45-minute coffee or Joe and the Juice date, which I'm a big fan of, that can reveal everything to you. I'm also not a big fan of alcoholic drink dates, which I know a lot of people do suggest because it's usually an evening option. I feel like alcohol can make you see that person a bit better than they are. We don't want that. We want our judgment to be clear, transparent, to be fully unhindered with.
It's still the same thing because a drunk mouth speaks a sober tongue. All right. So we're going to do this, right? I want to play, like I said, we're going to do different clips. We're going to go back and forth. We're going to have fun with this thing. Now, the one I'm going to show you next, y'all remember this. Y'all remember this chick, right? This sister right here. Based on what you heard, right? Based on what you heard. And shout out to the sister here, Chaz Shardy. Shout out to this sister right here. Go to her channel, show her some love. Based on what you heard, right? Hear what she has to say.
They told me not to make his lunch. Oh, okay. They told me not to fold his laundry. Yeah. They told me not to pay for dates. Okay.
They told you not to go on coffee dates. They told you not to do this. Everything that modern women said what not to do, she did the total opposite.
Take my
First of all,
go to her
let me
channel,
just give a special shout out
love.
to any of y'all married black women out there. If you are
shout out to this sister right here. I pray that she has a long-lasting marriage and king and queen. What she demonstrated, she did everything different than what y'all modern feminist women said. She just took what y'all don't do and did the total opposite. Y'all don't do coffee dates? Cool. She did coffee dates. She leaned in with good intentions. He leaned in with good intentions. See, she did everything different from y'all. Now, what's the difference? She got a ring. She got a man. Y'all don't.
A woman, particularly in the United States of America, the West in general, you are black and you are married, shout out to you, because you are going against the grain. You are swimming uphill. You are going against the tide. Like, we do not exist in a society that cultivates healthy marriages and healthy families, particularly in the Black American community, right? So I just have to acknowledge that. Also, shout out to this couple. Shout out to this beautiful couple. I'm wishing them all the happiness in the world. I hope they have a beautiful marriage where they, prosper, grow, and build a beautiful family and legacy. Like, I really wish them nothing but the best. But y'all, her response is telling. And the reason her response is telling you is because what she revealed in this basically 15 or 16 second clip is that she basically had to buck the system. She had to go against the sisterhood. She had to go against the bitter Betty Brigade. She had to go against all the women in her life who were trying to keep her single and happy in order to find love. See, and this is what I mean when I say Black women who are married, particularly in America, have to go against the grain, because our society is so...
Yeah, she basically shitted on modern feminist women. She basically shitted on their ass. It just goes to show, when you go against the grain and you don't listen to that old sisterhood shit, and you listen to your man, you do the basic things. She did her part. She earned that. You go, girl.
So anti-family, so anti-marriage, and so misandrist that the very idea of being in a committed relationship with a man, the very idea of being in submission to a man, or, resting in your femininity and allowing Black men to lead and be masculine, is basically seen as oppression. It's basically conflated with, it's like slavery. Like that.
Look at the negative. Look at the negative. Congratulations, you married a child. You have to support. Good luck with that. How do you know he's a child? How do you know that? You don't know nothing about that dude. You don't know nothing about her. But once again, they come out with the negative. They come out with this negative bullshit. But you want to talk about the sisterhood. But it's just clear how even Black women hate on other women.
That's
Black
seen
women.
as women losing themselves, losing their voice, losing all of their freedom. Right? And so what I found, even in my own life and then women that I know, in order to be married or happily, successfully married, there's boundaries you're going to have to set. There's people you're going to have to upset. There's people that you're likely going to have to either cut off, or you're going to have to, have contention with. Like, there's going to be people that in your family or friend or circle or at your job or whatever, who are saying things and doing things to try to come against your union with your man, who are saying things and doing things to try to come against your marriage. And hear me, there's a difference between a woman who is being physically abused or S8 or something. That is one thing. Like, if it's a scenario where somebody is literally at risk and they are in a hyper abusive relationship, I can understand in those rare scenarios.
Yeah, but if you got a woman that's happy, a woman that enjoys being in her femininity, and her man brings out the best in her, and she brings out the best in him, I can give two shits about what everybody else has to say. I'm telling you, you got people that are hating. And now, I got some other videos that we're going to pull up, and we're going to talk about it, because you have older women that get hated on too. Watch what I tell you. Let's keep this thing rolling.
People that you love trying to get involved and intervene, right? But in most of these instances, that's not going on. Violence, even within romantic relationships, still happens in minority.
She sound like a fucking slave. Bye, ho. Once again, these are black women. Once again, wait till I play videos. My partner already sent me some things. He said, play these videos. Play these videos of these different women of different cultures doing a thing. All right. But it goes to show how black women hate on other black women. You seen it for yourself. Your boy Big Truck cannot be making this shit up.
A minority of the time. And most of the time what happens is you have people putting 2 cents in things. You have people giving advice on relationships. You have people trying to tell you how to live your life, what you should be doing. How are you doing, sis? You okay, sis? You know, that kind of.
And they asses are not single theyself or single theyself. You have single women, single, bitter, broken women giving other women advice, relationship advice, when they ain't got no man theyself, when they're broken themselves, when they're bitter themselves, but try to give women advice. What type of sense does that make? It's bullshit. Women like to, broken, bitter women like to keep other women single. Period. That's it. That's all. Is this highlighted for all women? No. Modern women? Yes. Good women that stand on business and sit on chrome, that is of good character and culture, they're good. They get it. They understand the assignment. They're happy. Continue to stay in that place. But when it comes to modern women, and we see their behavior, and we see how they move, but get mad when we call their asses out, hell, they asses get mad when they see other black women happy. Just like the sister in this content here. She got engaged. She got her ring. She graduated. She did the total opposite of what y'all told her to do.
Kind of different stuff. And it's coming from a place of fear, or it's just coming from a place of misandry. And as I mentioned before, in America, and particularly in Black America, we don't respect Black men like that. We don't. So anytime we see a Black woman going out of her way to say that she's committing to a Black man, everybody and their mama's going to be looking at that man sideways. Everybody. Exactly. He's going to have to prove himself time and time and time again. Like, this is the culture that we exist in.
But let him go to another race. Let him go to another race. Oh, he's a sellout. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Fuck you. That man gonna do what is necessary for him, for his peace and his happiness. And if that involves dating a woman of another race, in another space, in another place, so be it.
So that's what was so telling to me. She literally said, I cooked that man some food. I made his laundry. Like, I basically treated him like a man. I was a straight heterosexual woman, and I did things that straight heterosexual women do to show him that I love him, and I got the ring. Like, it wasn't nothing like crazy. Like, what she did was hella basic.
I do not trust men even to be this bold. A man will show you every time why you should have beat his ass the first time. That means that's a you problem. You got men problems. Women that speak like this got men problems. Women that speak like this, their father wasn't in their life. They grew up in a single parent household. Women that speak like this, there's childhood trauma. Unresolved childhood trauma. Unresolved business related to your past. That's what that shows. You angry, you bitter. But once again, the sisterhood.
She cooked some food, did some laundry. Like, I mean, you're doing that already if you're a woman. If you're a woman, you're a grown adult. You're already cooking. You're already doing your own laundry. You're already cleaning. So it's no big deal to do that for your man as well, right? Or to include him in that process if y'all gonna be together. Like, it's not a big deal. But somehow, in some way, this is tantamount to slavery, basically. This is considered a woman, lowering herself, lowering her standards, her femininity. And it's like, nah, that's just literally being heterosexual. But we have cultivated such a toxic idea and understanding of relationships, and a toxic understanding of just masculinity in general, that women are always moving in fear of it. And the societal push is always to move in fear of masculinity and ultimately in fear of marriage. And the reason I say marriage is because in order for marriage to be successful, first of all, I believe you have to have God in the mix. Like, at this point, I don't even think people should get married if God ain't in the mix, right? Because it's like, what's even the point? Like, if you're simply getting married for status, and you're simply getting married just for the ring and to have images and to say that you're Mrs., that's not going to be able to sustain you through some challenging times. Because
wow. Is that how desperate ladies became? Damn. We'll do you. Once again, flexing the ring like that cancels out the manual labor she volunteered for. All this negative. All the negative. Just the fucking negative.
all relationships go through challenging times. It doesn't matter
Y'all
the
talk about
economic
the
status, it
sisterhood.
doesn't matter the educational world. Like, all relationships are going to have their different flows, different seasons. So it's like, if you don't have spiritual conviction, if you don't have spiritual, I feel like, principles and an understanding that marriage is so much greater than status, and marriage is greater than status or whatever money you're trying to get out of it. Like, if you don't have an understanding, to me, there's no point. Literally, to me, there's no point. Because I think a lot of people get married under those premises, and then they end up online like J-Lo talking about she was married. How many times was she married? 4 times, engaged 7, still didn't feel loved. Because for her, it wasn't necessarily about the marriage. It was about something else, but it wasn't about.
If you ask most men what's a good woman, he's going to describe a maid. Once again, negative, 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 negative. These are negative comments. These are coming from Black women.
Covenant marriage. She don't understand what that means. That's why she was sad or upset when she didn't get what she wanted. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even think you should do it without God. But also, like, because we do exist in a society that is not family friendly, it's like not a society that really believes in cultivating environments where masculine.
I'm just reading her thing. Blessed web. With a comment like that, you talking about blessed? Okay.
Masculinity and femininity can work together well. Women who decide to do so, they pretty much have to swim upstream. They do. I mentioned spiritual conviction. I mentioned understanding God and the covenant of marriage and what that means from a biblical perspective. I mentioned that because that can help give you values and help give you understanding that can push against the cultural push and the cultural shift. But the cultural shift is feminism. The cultural shift is toxic feminism. And when I mean toxic, I mean feminism that seeks to overpower and control men, feminism that seeks to basically always demonize masculinity, and ultimately
women shouldn't listen to their feminists. Always want to keep them on the same level or below them. True. Don't listen to people who don't have what you want. Never was in a position or never will get what you want. Okay.
feminism or femininity that sees masculinity as a threat. That is a cultural push. And so she said that in 60 seconds, she revealed that, and she revealed that one of the reasons Black women who are strictly in healthy heterosexual relationships are oftentimes demonized, they are insulted, they are shamed, they are castigated, and called all these different things is because the cultural shift is for Black women to sit up here and be upset, to be mad at men, to mistrust men, and to basically talk down on them any second that they can. That is the cultural shift. That's what
Exactly. The ones who said that broke can't cook, still a sneaky link. She said cook and do laundry. And y'all talking about labor. And she is his slave. What society has come
Well,
to.
that's what it seems like
Word up.
society wants you to do. And for you to not do that makes you a pick-me, makes you mal-identified. But just to a certain extent, for you to not do that, that basically means that makes you marriageable. But anyways, y'all, that's what I got. What do y'all think? Do y'all agree or disagree? Let me know down in the comment section.
I'm like this. When it comes down to it, it comes down to what type of person are you? And what are what's your plans? You know, a large number of individuals don't even have no plans. They don't even know. They don't even know who they are. We're about to look at we're about to check something out. We're gonna talk about this thing right here right quick. We're about to talk about this right here. We about to talk about this. I want to look at something right quick. I want to share with y'all something. And we're gonna talk about it. And we're gonna have fun talking about it. We're gonna bring this thing to light. And yeah, it's crazy. Hold on for me. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Peep this out.
What she do to get you off? Taking on a hair like, oh my God. Taking off your shirt, I did that.
I'm gonna stop it right there. First off, she's beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. And when I talk about a woman with sex appeal, talk about a woman with elegance, this is her. This is her. Man, I like that. Look at her. And she got a voice. So let's tap in.
No, I know, fuck off. But I think I like her, she's so far.
I heard this song before.
I'm not that at all. So you can kiss 100 boys in bar. Shoot another shot, try to stop the feeling. You can say it's just the way you are. And no excuse, another stupid reason. Like I'm too messy, and then I'm too fucking clean. You told me get a job, then you asked where the hell I've been. And I'm too perfect, till I open my big mouth. I wanna be me, is that not allowed? Now, think about me and my loss. That's we have this love. Sleep and sleep, baby, I know. It's not me, it's just love. When you're down, right off. Switch it up like Nintendo. Sleep and sleep, baby, I know. It's not me, it's just love. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer.
I like her voice. I like her voice. When it comes to the different types of music, different type of artists, different type of stuff that's flowing out there in the universe today. You know, I always look at what type of presence an individual has, you know, stage presence, you know, and how the different performers can engage with the crowd. And when you have that, and you have an individual that have good stage presence and has a good interaction with the crowd, man, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look at something else right quick. We're gonna tap into it. We're gonna tap into it. We're gonna make it work. I'm playing various of things because interaction with people says a lot. Being able to look at things from a third eye says a lot. Being able to put yourself in a position, being able to put yourself in a position to move says a lot. And I think a lot of people forgot about that. They forgot about not what you say is how you say it. They forgot about you have to know how to treat a person. Whether it's from the same background or different background, same culture, different culture. And the different interests that go along with that. We're gonna go ahead and look at some things, but I'm gonna let my mans and them sing this blues song while I pull this up. Women that are 40 to 55, this is what beauty look like. This is what elegance look like. This is what natural beauty and self-confidence look like. Let's get it. I just want to highlight some things. That's it. And to show that men have more options than they think, especially when you go outside the box. one of the things I like about is when we show like women of good beauty and women that carry themselves in a charismatic way is just the sex appeal. You know, I've always I've always liked a woman with sex appeal. I always like a woman of culture. I always love a woman of elegance that embraces her femininity and just places herself in positions. These are things that I like when it comes to women. And what I see men is men continue to learn, men continue to grow, men continue to um, place yourself in position to meet women like this. These are the type of women that you want to bring to the family cookout. The types of women that you don't have to worry about Big Mama calling you in the kitchen having a secret meeting about who you brought. These are the types of women that take care of themselves. These are the type of women that embrace femininity, okay? That's comfortable in their own skin, that has their head on straight, and etc. I'm gonna let now, I guarantee you she'll do a coffee date. I guarantee you she'll do a yogurt date. I guarantee you. I'm playing these videos to show that everything or the things that modern women say, the shit that come out their mouth of shit that they won't do, I guarantee you these women will. What one woman won't do, another woman will. By this time, y'all should already probably understand where I'm going with this. Thank you for chiming in. We're going to go ahead and break for now. We're going to come back and conversate again real soon. But again, showing the difference between what we're hearing and seeing from modern women versus women like this of other cultures and background that bring sex appeal and elegance, okay, that are confident, that keep themselves in shape, that have no problem being comfortable in their own skin. That's all I'm highlighting. And these are the types of women that don't have a problem with a coffee date, don't have a problem with an ice cream date, don't have a problem with, shoot, we can go to the gym and work out together. I think that's phenomenal. We can go play miniature golf together. That's phenomenal. It doesn't always have to be about going to a restaurant, spending money. Because that tells me you're not into me, you're into my pockets. And your ass is hungry. Get to know me. Start off with the little things. Let's see how you handle the little things. Modern women can't handle the little things. They tell on themselves, left and right and left. And men rather go to women that look like this and move like this, rather than deal with the same type of modern women. You get tired of eating them same type of damn crackers, them damn saltine crackers. You want to have a Ritz, because the Ritz crackers taste better. You want to have something